Hi, my name's Kim and I've been doing Glenn and Dee Dee's course about how to create media buzz with video since the first webinar that they did, and I've been really enjoying it. And the other day when I was watching the latest one with Jerry Chen, he mentioned that it would be a good idea to try to give back to community, and that that's a really valuable thing to do, and that it should come from something where you can offer value to people. And it made me think back to the first video when somebody asked if anyone could give tips about makeup, and on that webinar a lady came on and she gave quite a few tips, but I thought that I know that other people have come on since then who won't have heard that particular webinar, and also that some people might want a bit more detail about it. So I thought that as a therapist I might be able to offer some insight to people. So I know you're looking at me and thinking, you're going to tell me about makeup and you're not wearing any. Well, the reason I'm not wearing any is because I thought I'd demonstrate some different kinds of makeup to you today that you can see before and after shots. So bear with me braving my bare face, and I'm going to show you some various different kinds of makeup. Now, one of the first makeups I'm going to mention is concealer. And most people at some stage in their life will have, well, most women will have used concealer because we've got some imperfections in our skin, and particularly when we're teenagers and we've got spots, we like to cover them up. I'm not a massive fan of it myself, I hardly ever use it because I think that partly your imperfections give you character, and partly I don't think it blends that well necessarily in day-to-day life. But I think on video it probably could help people if they've got discoloration or anything. Now this is a concealer wheel, and as you can see there are lots of different colours. Now all these different colours are designed with makeup artists in mind, and they'll come along and they'll say, oh, you've got some blue kind of colour here in your eye area, and we're going to cover that up with a peachy colour and all of that. But what I'm going to say to you is that all of that does kind of help, but really the best one is the beige one, and you can buy a stick of it from your local pharmacists. And the best thing I've ever found to put it on with, I've been taught to use a brush and I've tried using sponges, fingers, absolutely the best thing. So don't bother with any of these other funny colours, just use a bit of the beige colour. Now I'm going to cover up a couple of imperfections that I've got. Just dab it in, and this is one of the reasons I don't use it, is because it actually has quite a lot of heavy cover, so it can show through your other makeup. So I've just got a couple of things that I'm going to cover there, and also I get some colour in here, so I'm just going to dab that over there. The reason your finger works best is because it helps to melt it in, and so I find it blends it better. Now the next thing you're going to put on is a foundation, and I'm going to show you a couple of different foundations today. My favourite by far and the latest thing really out is mineral makeup, so I'm just going to get my mineral makeup and show you how to use that. So this is mineral makeup. You can also get eyeshadows and things like that, but this is the one that you use for foundation. And when you use this, you don't have to put on a powder afterwards. So and it's pretty similar to actually using a powder. Now as you can see, there's holes in it, and the trick to this is to just sprinkle it into the lid. And you're going to use a good quality brush. Now these are really worth paying for. There's no point in buying decent makeup and then using some rubbish old sponge thing to put it on, or just trying to put it on with cheap brushes where the hairs are falling out. It's much better to invest sort of £8, £10, they'd be in England, so I guess that's like $15 maybe, and to get really good brushes because they make such a difference. And with this, you're just going to put a little on. Don't blow your brushes because you're blowing all your makeup away. Just knock it off on the edge to get a good amount. And I'm going to show you a little as I put it on, because what you're going to do with this, I'm going to show you over the concealer area particularly, is you're going to keep applying it, build it up. It's not quite the same as applying ordinary powder, because you need to apply it in layers and build it. So I'm going to cut away now because you don't want to watch me do my whole face, and I'll see you in a minute and show you what it looks like when it's all finished. Hi, so I've got my mineral makeup now. Don't forget, when you're doing this, you want to come right down the neck and around the décolletage and sort of blend it out so that you don't get one of those tide marks, because there's nothing worse looking than somebody who's got kind of nice kind of suntan glow on their face and then they're white from there downwards, very obvious. So don't do that. And also, I forgot to mention before you start, obviously give your face a nice clean cleanse, tone and moisturise, or at least a kind of quick facial wash and a moisturise. And guys, you might not want to use any of the other makeup tips, but the mineral makeup's actually quite handy, or a bit of powder just to take down any of the glow if you find you're very shiny on your videos. So that's a tip for the guys. The next makeup I'm going to show you very quickly is, I'm just going to show you a blusher, and obviously blushes you get in all different colours, and you know, it's up to you what colour you use. Normally try to get one that's a decent colour of whatever you're wearing. This one's a kind of a pinkier colour because I'm wearing a kind of pinkier tone. And the reason I'm showing you this is because there are lots of different shapes you can do with your blusher according to your facial shape. But unless somebody's looked at your facial shape, or you know what facial shape you've got and you know exactly where to apply it, it's easy to have a quick tip about what suits most people. So if you come just below your cheekbone into this sort of apple part of your cheek here, and then you're going to blend upwards. And the trick always with makeup is to completely blend it. Make sure you don't have any harsh edges anywhere. And you just want to make it look as though you've got a nice healthy glow. You don't want to kind of look like Coco the Clown or something. So again, into this bit and come out and upwards from there. So you're kind of creating a sort of, I don't know, nice elliptical sort of shape up here, just below your cheekbones. So your cheekbones sort of are highlighted above it. For some time now in makeup, eyes have been the star of the day, so I'm going to show you how to use a pencil eyeliner, and for a much softer look I'm going to use a brown pencil eyeliner today, although with the current fashion trends it's all black with the massive eyelashes. But if you're an older woman and you want a much softer look, the black can be a bit strong, particularly if you've got lighter coloured hair as well. If you're kind of blonde, it can be quite a strong look. So the trick with the eye pencil is you want to start not at the full outer edge, about 2/3 in, and you're just going to do very soft lines coming outwards. And if you're going for a really soft look, I'd just go along the bottom edge, and you can just blend it with your finger again. If you're using somebody else's eye pencil, or make a pencil that you might demonstrate to other people on, just give it a quick sharpen and that will make it completely clean, so everybody's getting a clean bit of eye pencil. So that's the eye pencil, just really softly, just on the outer 2/3 under the lashes, for a very, very subtle look. And the eye makeups I'm going to show you to go with this are also going to be really light ones. Again, nice makeup brush. you're going to choose a fairly neutral colour. This looks darker in the tub than it really comes out, so quite a neutral colour, and you're going to cover the whole of the eye area, right from the top lashes up to the brow line and in the whole corners and everything. So as you can see, although it looked kind of darkish, very, very, very subtle. Okay, so I've gone right across the whole lid with the very pale shade. Now I'm going to go with a deeper shade into this socket area up until the line, and this gives you a kind of general day-to-day look that you can wear all the time. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. And again, blending in. So that's the brow, socket area covered, and next I'm going to apply some mascara. Mascaras are a really useful product for guys as well. If you've got pale lashes, you'll find it makes a big difference to your videos if you put a bit of mascara on. And also if you've got very light brows, it might be worth just putting a touch of brow penciling if you've got very fair eyebrows, because they won't show up in your video, and it can sort of look a bit odd on video, although day to day obviously people don't notice that. So you're just going to apply upwards on all your lashes. It's better to put on 2 or 3 very thin coats than to put on one thick one. And you apply it to your bottom lashes as well. I'm going to carry on and do that. So I've gone for quite a light mascara look, not the really heavy look with the false eyelashes thing. And with this look, and this is what I prefer to wear on video and when I'm working, I'm not a kind of massive kind of makeup wearer. I like to keep it very subtle myself. So what I wear with these is a completely clear lip gloss, and just stroke that top and bottom. If you use a lip gloss, you don't get the bleeding, and it just gives your lips a bit of a shine and draws out its natural colour, so it's a very natural look. So that's why I prefer to wear that. Obviously as a therapist, when I'm doing my massages or doing beauty treatments on people, they expect me to wear some makeup, but they don't expect me to look as though I'm going out on the town. So this is my kind of day-to-day and work look. So what I'm going to do with the other kind of makeup is put it on a separate video so it isn't too long for you, and I hope this video has been informative and that the next one will be too. So I hope to see you there. Thank you.